Ladies and gentlemen, if we needed any other examples of just pure evil with the Trump and Benji partnership, besides the whole burning of 500 tons of, food bars that could have fed 1.5 million people for a month and having $160,000 of taxpayer money to do that, on top of stuff like that, the global flotilla was attacked by drones through half of their journey. They were joined by naval ships from Spain and Italy, which regrettably did not engage. I wish they would have. But as they got closer and closer to land, they were getting attacked, and many of them were getting robbed, and, all of the aid vanished, apparently, because the news story they're trying to say is none of those boats had any aid on it, which was kind of interesting since we saw tons and tons and tons of aid. So over 450-ish people were taken into custody by the Israeli army once they got to shore. They were either boarded and, whatever, on their last leg getting to shore. But, they were all arrested. They were all humiliated. Greta Thunberg herself, when she was taken into custody around the photo op, because everything's a TV show, the Trump show and the Benji spinoff, Greta was wrapped in a Israeli flag just for extra humiliation, right for the photo op. That does two things. It shows, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that every single thing about Benji and Israel and Trump, thin skin and his show and America, well, is very specifically manicured for a reason. So every single boat was stopped. On the final day that every single boat was stopped and everyone was either arrested or vanished into thin air, which there was about 100 people that have been, no one can find, another flotilla started its journey. So this is going to continue happening. China has also stepped up. That's right, China, again, has stepped up, and they are bringing aid to Gaza in their own way, complete with the threat that if the Israeli army wants to try and stop them, they will delete them off the map. Go China. So, yeah. The Israeli army, with the most accurate weaponry in the world, supposedly, that was bragged about through the entire thing, that the accuracy of these long-range missiles could hit a basketball. Things like that. And they kept finding their way into residential neighborhoods and hospitals and right through the roof of the aid vans, coincidentally right next to their logos on the roof. So they would be seen from above for being aid and supposedly protected. But that was an accident too. Benji said so, and so did Trump, so it has to be true. When you look at all of this as the big picture, the disgusting levels of inhumanity just grows and grows and grows and grows. And the fact that there's still people who blindly support this country that has been getting so much money from not only us, but everywhere else, but us mainly, that their military, their moms, are paid to have babies every month. They get a check. The baby gets an automatic retirement fund from the time it's born, paid for by American taxpayers. They have health care that we're paying for, but you're upset for Ukraine. And look at what Israel's doing to the Palestinians, to everything else. Fact over fiction, ladies and gentlemen, and we need to stay educated. We need to stay diligent. We need to be kind, because we are all in this together, whether we like it or not.